we maybe explore that today on today's show?
Yeah, this is the idea, definitely, and I hope we will be able to have you online on the cards while we share this show.
Wonderful. Yes. So we do have a special treat for everyone today. We will release a link during this show that you can join and watch it with everyone today. Um, in just a second. It's okay. And now it's live. Jay Jay sent me a message that it wasn't live. We're live now. Sorry about that, Stephane. Um, It happens sometimes. So yes. So before we actually dive into the experience, would it be possible to maybe just give us a little bit of background on who you are and what you have created?
Yeah, cool. I'm Stephane Ely. I can say Eli. Sometime when I come in US, they say Eli. I'm in Paris, France right now, and I develop a company called BrandGameplay. It's part of ias.agora. It's dedicated to real-time 3D and to discover the potential of real-time 3D to push the engagement, the innovation, and collaboration for brands. Then it's real-time 3D for brands. This is the core things we are working on right now, and it's what we are going to explore all together.
Wonderful, wonderful. And can you share us just a little bit about your journey with Unreal Engine over the last couple of years? How has it kind of evolved, and what is so important about Unreal Engine and these experiences for you?
I think the encounter is Unreal Engine and pixel streaming. And really, the encounter we had 3 years ago, I think, was while I was building, we discussed, and you were starting Eagle at this moment, and we share our passion for that. In fact, I'm a 3D veteran. 30 years ago, I was working in France with a very small team of pioneers about the 3D. I've been working on several 3D experience, movie, special effects, and after that, I've been in the web industry, opening the first website of Chanel, for example. And during a while, I was wondering if I wanted to go a little bit more in creativity and share creativity with brands. The reason why I opened up Yazagora, a company dedicated to design thinking, branding, and collaboration with brands. 3 years ago, I had a look again to what was the 3D, because every 2, 3 years I was spending a few days looking at the 3D, what Maya was able to do. And every 3 years I was, okay, it's nice, but it's not so different, and it's slow. For me, what's too slow? I stopped 3D when 25 years ago, 20 years ago, because it was too long. And the time where you were thinking and the time to process where you're thinking was too long for me. And then when I discovered the real-time 3D, it was a shock because it was like you got an idea and you can plug that on the fly and you can change and you also can play with the interactivity uh, and mix the quality of the light, the 3D, with quests and potential gameplay. And this is very, very interesting. It's the reason why I push and I went in this direction. Then it's and then I discussed with one of my old friends that was still in the business, and one of them was is Marc Petit, that is really involved, and Marc Petit, that is very involved in real-time 3D, and we had this discussion about the potential of Unreal for the brands, and I was really convinced about his vision and the fact that I think real-time 3D could be a game changer for the brands in the way they collaborate, they design, they engage with the client.
Hmm. And why are brands so why do they gravitate, or why are they interested in you? Why what unique value proposition do you provide to some of the brands that you work with? Is it the innovation, the creativity, both, or
I think people that know the brand. I've been working with a lot of brands, most of the main luxury brand in Europe. I did some consulting, creativity, website. Depends, with Chanel, Dior, Saint Laurent, Gucci. No, not Gucci. Sorry, not yet. With Bulgari and many brands like that. Also with L'Oreal, with Lancôme, and a lot of brands like that. Then I know about the brands and the way they do the marketing, what they need to engage, and the way they do that. And also, I know about the potential of 3D and real-time 3D. Then the possibility to have a discussion in terms of strategy and creativity and a deep connection to the technology and the potential of 3D, it's something that it's not unique, but it's not so often. And mix that with the fact that during 20 years, I've been working on creative process and how to manage creative people and creative process. I'm a specialist of design thinking, creative problem solving. I wrote a book about the way you can go deeper to imagination to do nice ideation session. I call that the creative sensitive stance. All this mix, I think it's something that could convince, because it's the very beginning, it's the start for us, and make the difference in the way we approach the 3D business.
Awesome. Great response. And it shows through so much in all the work that you do. And that is part of the platform that you have created. But perhaps the best way is to just simply experience it ourselves. So, how should we do this? Should you start it up and I can share your screen and I can show everyone and we can share a link, or?
Yeah, I can share I can share the link if you're okay. I can share now.
Perfect.
I can do that. I share, in fact, my screen, my pixel streaming demo, and also at the same time you can share perhaps the link when I'm in, and you can join me, and we can have a move in it. Do you want me to share now?
Yes, that'd be perfect. And so what we're doing, everyone, is Stephane is now sharing his screen of the experience that he has been discussing. And what we are also doing is we are releasing the link, if you would like to join us, in the YouTube channel chat. So what that means is that if you would like, you are able to join us and we can all have a discussion together while we are enjoying Stephane's wonderful metaverse experience that he has created.
And we are in the room, in the map we design here. As you can see now, you got a tab. If you come in, you will have the possibility to understand how the movement is doing. Now, at the very beginning, we explained that we need to, in fact, it's the quest for the greeting card. I think Blue Bard is perhaps you can see he came in, or someone else.
So that's me.
All right, then you can follow me. The idea of this greeting card, you see, is to discover some greeting, like the Head of BrandGameplay team wish you, and then you can grab some butterfly here. When you approach, you see the butterfly here. You spawn some butterfly as a present here. Each time you approach, you can press E to adapt. Then I grab a few butterfly, and the idea is to fly and have a look to the map. The idea is to discover. You see, I really like this moment when you approach the butterfly, and then they move like that, and you can hear the sound of the butterfly while you move. The idea also is to have new sensation. You see here, I can walk in the water, and for clients, for people that with the pixel streaming come here, they never play Fortnite or things like that. For them, it's the first. Sometimes it's the first time they come in a real-time 3D environment. First time they move a character, and we spend a lot of time to understand and explore in which way people that never play can manage. For example, you can move with the arrow of your keyboard. Seems simple. Unlike that, people who don't know how to manage the camera they just can move like that. If they push on the right, on the left, they will move the camera like that, and they could go forward. Okay, they will not have the power to go up and down with the camera, but when you are a beginner, it's enough. You see here, I grab a butterfly, and what I'm going to do is explore another place, and perhaps you see up there, there's a giant, and I can approach the giant, and try to give him the butterfly. Here, I gave him 2 butterflies of curiosity and 1 butterfly of liberty. And I'm missing empathy and discovering, I think. Then let's have a look what we are missing. I see that Quentin is there. We can.
And by the way, that's me, everyone. That's in the experience with Stephane. So that's me walking around next to him in real time.
Then I can say hello. We got some, way to engage. Also, sometimes people are lost. And imagine, Quentin fly away. If you want to come with me, I will show something very interesting. Then, the idea is not to let people go alone very often with brands. It's to be able to have a guide that will accompany them. For example, here, Quentin, you can follow me, and we will discover another way to have a look to this castle. No, when you were far, perhaps you thought it's a sand castle. But if you go there, you see that it's not only a sand castle, it's a real castle. And we play with the scale, you see? If I come back here and I go out, I'm large now. I'm taller than, and you are small. The bar here, as the bar, you are very small. And this is a very interesting way. You can imagine, if, for example, if you want to discover a new watch or a new product, you can jump on the table and then have a look in another way to the product. And this is a very interesting way to discover. Also, when I go out, I'm fast. What I say, I'm taller. Here, where you can walk. Also, sometimes people are lost. You see, I can grab here. I grab Quentin. That means I really capture Quentin. Even if you want to leave or up here, cannot do anything. It's interesting because when you do a demo, it's like in a museum. Sometimes people are everywhere. You cannot catch their attention. Then with that, you grab everybody. And it's a little bit more funny when there's more people, and you can grab 5-10 person at the same time and ask them to come with you and follow you. For example, here, or sometimes people are a bit lost that the camera is up, down. When you do that, then you reset the camera, then they're ready to go. You can explain them how to manage the way to go. Here, we are going to have a look to giraffe. Okay, I grab a giraffe, I can have a giraffe, and you see I got the butterfly, I catch it, and I think now if I go back to the GM, all the quest is down. And it could be me, I did it alone, but Quentin could have also grabbed a part of the quest, and you see here, because the quest is dancing for me. Also, I can try control. I want to do this. I can go here. Here, I will just take time. Landscape, and this is the main. This is why the main goal of this greeting card. I will show you another place That's the very new one. I think you don't know this one.
Oh, okay.
If you want to follow me,
Sure. Here I come.
it's a place. Yeah, it's a place dedicated to creativity. I will explain you the way it's works. Here, in creativity, when you are looking for ideas, you can connect the challenge, the creative challenge, with the stimuli. And one of the major techniques for that is called force connection. You force a connection with the challenge you are looking for. For example, it could be, okay, I'm looking for a new way, new things to enhance the experience on the bicycle. And I'm looking for new objects, things to enhance the experience in terms of quality, in terms of security, of pleasure. Then a way to do that could be to cross this door. Say, what could be an idea, for example, that is an idea at night. Here, I can have an idea in this place, but what is an idea at night? And here, you cross this door, and you are at night.
Wow.
And here, if you think about your challenge, the idea that will come at night perhaps not the same that an idea that come at night at the end of the day. Here, I will say, okay, what could be an idea about this bicycle if I go during the night with the boreal or aurora boreal? I don't know.
Wow, beautiful.
And what could be my idea? You see? Or it could be something like that, like what could be a red idea? If everything is red, for example, if I go there, everything is red, okay. And we did the test with an ideator, professional of creativity, and really it was working. We say, oh, when it's red, I think about security a little bit more, I think about, danger, I think, then my experience is not the same.
Right.
You understand the point?
Oh,
What
yes.
is the green idea? Then you got what I call the creadors, door of creativity. Or, this is very beautiful, what could be an idea under store? And this, perhaps, now, online, is a store. Because we replicate the store. But, everybody is under the store. At this moment.
Hello.
Hello. Norway from the fake store.
And by the way, my environment is also changing for everyone who's watching Stephane.
Changing because the inside the replicate. If I come back, I go out of the store. Okay, now no more store. But if I go in the green or in the green experience, you see, only me is green. But if you follow me, you're green also. Then
Yes.
it's not replicated. And this is very interesting because someone can experience the red experience, another one can experience the green experience, or the night experience to answer the challenge.
Wow.
Let's have a look to another experience here for the creativity.
Okay.
Here it's a change of perspective. For example, if we want, you see, it's the shadow of the whales upstairs. You see, because there's a whale here. They are doing the shadow on the place. The idea is to see, okay, if we have to invent a new extension for bicycle, let's have a look to that. We can have a look to a bicycle, to pieces of bicycle, but like with the castle, you can change the scale, and you can have a look to the bicycle in another angle. You are very small, you can have a look to the part, very near the part. You can have a look to, can grab the part of the bicycle and then do some ideation. What if I change that? What if I enhance that, I can put something on that. You see, until here you are not changing scale, then I can say, oh, what if I'm very small? What if? And this is working very well also for ideator.
Wow.
They can decide to jump on the bicycle. Some of them were jumping on the, you see, on inside the bicycle, etc. Then it's a nice way to do ideation in another way. Then really the person, they appreciate that. And you can imagine for a challenge, a creative challenge, the brand can put everything it wants regarding their own challenge. This is what we can do in this map. Also, people ask for this, say, I want to have an overview, you see? And then you can have an overview if you want of the map and decide what you want to do as an overview.
Look how beautiful that level is.
Yeah. The you can play with others. It's the non-player character that living their life. You can hear them. Also, it's interesting. You can go under the water if you want, and if you go under the water, the sound will change also. Here you got the sound,
cool.
the sound under the water, and you can see the light and.
Wow.
You see the fish that playing around.
Oh, that's so cool.
When you are just up in the waves and down. And something fantastic about that is that we spend time to do that. We design the characters, it's a home design, and but most of the things you are here came from the marketplace. The giraffe, the water, the island itself is a mix of three maps from the marketplace that we reshape, we mix there. The whales, we design the different characters. The butterfly things, it's a very nice asset from the way to when you approach the butterfly, they move away, and this is a fantastic way to design and to do some creation now. You can assemble the talents of 100 person. Here you got hundreds of years of development to do that, but you can assemble that in a few months, and then and propose your own experience. And thanks to the quality is perfect. I am in pixel streaming. I am in Paris, Machine, Texas. Multiplayer system is in I think in Germany. And who cares? And as you say, it's working also on the phone. I don't know if you're on your phone here.
Yes,
right now.
yes, I'm on my mobile phone for this experience.
Yeah, here I'm doing the same. We can also use a phone. See, it's queuing, and in a few seconds, less than 30 seconds, I will be online on my phone. And you don't need a good phone. You just need a correct connection to be able to do that. And it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. I'm sure Pixel Streaming Canteen team they increase. I can say that in 3 years the quality increased. Just very clear that the fact that we were able to enter, and you see I'm inside and I can play with like in Fortnite. I can go and move the camera and go and move and also what I can do that is simpler. See, my name is Gordon. For those who notice the name, the automatic name you have is the name of a key person of creativity. Okay, let's try to. I will try to grab a Gordon. Yeah, Gordon. You see, Gordon is here and he's moving along because I call him.
Yes.
My phone. I call Gordon. Then Gordon is coming here over there.
Okay.
Let's encounter Gordon. And then, but I can also move with, and fly with my avatar and encounter Gordon. Where's Gordon? Gordon is coming. Okay, you see Gordon, yeah, Gordon is there on my phone, and Gordon is also there, yeah, on the sharing. And on the phone also the quality is very interesting because the quality of the screen is amazing. Then when you play the first time you go with your phone on that, even AAA players they say, "Wow, what's that? Never saw this kind of quality of 3D on the phone." Because there's no apps, you cannot install this kind of quality on the phone. There's no phone strong enough to beat RTX uh, 2080 or 3080 right now. And the experience is very cool.
So, Stephane, thank you very much for this demo. We have arrived at the end of our hour. Can we go back to our videos to conclude the podcast?
Yeah, you want me to stop the sharing?
Yes, please.
All right.
And that was amazing. By the way, let me just. Oh, I was recording a video of my mobile, so everyone can see that. Okay, so let me go back to our podcast screen so that we can conclude. So, Stephane, thank you again very, very much for giving us that demo. It's a beautiful project on so many levels. For anyone that has watched today and may have a question or something to discuss, is there a best way to get in touch with you?
Yeah, you can contact me on my email. Perhaps you can share that later. It's Stefan at ias.agora.com.
Okay.
I can put that on the YouTube if you want to contact me, and you can go on the website and find my information. I am on LinkedIn also, Stephane Ely, ELY. You will find me easily. And it's been a pleasure to discuss with you about how we did that. We didn't mention that it's Unreal 5.1
Yes.
because it's important because it's all Lumen and Nanit, and it's working perfectly online on the Quentin system. And this is a very it was a the first time we used that in production, and yeah, it was quite easy to go from 427 to 5.1. And the pixel streaming you propose now is very is working very well like that, and cool.
Stephane, we did have a question come in from the audience. Is it okay if we answer it before we
Absolutely,
conclude? Okay, thank you.
no problem.
So the question is, what do you think about artificial intelligence solution for pixel streaming? Is it going to do better audio? Will it do better for audio noise suppression and better video compression?
Uh, I'm not specialist at all of that. I know that there's already things that's on the way. The LSS is already there, but I'm not specialist of that. Perhaps you know, Quentin, but about intelligence artificial, I think, and we're working on that. For the non-player characters, will be something very fantastic. We already had observed some people that already branch ChatGPT on non-player character in Unreal. Then this will be something, because if you can approach a character and discuss with him and have some artificial intelligence that really manage the way your non-player character is working, it's very useful. Simple example: when you do creativity, if you want, for example, in your team, you can ask something like ChatGPT, but as a character, and you design a ChatGPT that says, okay, this non-player character is Einstein. Then it's a very scientist way of doing. This one is an artist. This one is a singer. Then you ask the IA to act as an actor, an artist, or as a scientist, and you ask the same question and you discuss with them. And this is very useful. It's a technique already known in creativity, but not with IA. You just pretend that, but here it's not pretend. You use an IA to inspire you during a creative session. This will be fantastic.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that answer and for your time, Stephane. We will be highlighting Stephane's project on Eagle's website, so please be on the lookout for that. We will do a special piece on it. Stephane, thank you again so much for your time today. Until next time, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Okay, thank you, everyone. We will see you next show. Goodbye.